Fuck ass podcast. Fuck ass podcast. Suck on them nipples. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, picking up where I left off. So then I get to go see him up there, and I still have all these questions. So many questions. Like, what the fuck happened? Fuck, I'm just going to stop for this. So, if I wasn't recording, you know damn well I was going through. So, I have never run a red light in my life. Nor would I, because it's scary and I don't want a ticket. What's that smell? Fucking nose is stuffed up again. I'm gonna have to start taking Zyrtec when I go to bed. It's extra bad because our house that we live in right now, not our house, the house that we're renting from the people that don't like to fix shit, there's so much mold everywhere. It's rather terrible. So that makes my sinuses go nuts too. So anyway, it's about that time, eh? Oh, you faggot! You're not supposed to do that. I admire that. So anyway, I don't know if he had his turns to go on. I wasn't paying attention. It's not my problem. You should have got in line with the rest of us, bitch. So, actually that line was real short back there. He had no excuse. So I get to see him in the hospital there, and I had noticed the redhead nurse, because the nurse that was shift change, and the nurse that was there before was older, and she was nice enough. But I saw them going from room to room, spending like 3 to 5 minutes in each room, and I was like, all right, maybe when they're here I'll ask some questions. And when they got in the room, they both greeted me, and the one was like, you're Eric, right? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay. So I didn't think anything of it at the time. So why do I hear fucking sirens? So then she starts talking. The one that was talking to the redhead nurse started telling her about the information. Go ahead, get the fuck over. I'm getting over. You should get over too. Whoa, that was the sexiest thing I've done all morning. So she goes into the history, starting with when he was entered in ICU, because that's the first data they have, and the blood pressure when he entered ICU. Where? I don't see a goddamn thing. Oh, there it is. So when he entered ICU, his blood pressure was like 190 over 120. And I'm assuming that's way down. Dude, you guys are pacing each other. Nobody's going to get over while you guys pace each other. So that was his blood pressure when he entered ICU, I guess. And so they're still taking care of him. Well, whatever I said that for. That was stupid. Get over again. Oh, there's the party. Is there an accident up here? Is that why all this shit's going like this? Usually left lane's going fast, not right lane. Oh, there's the action right there, I bet. So anyway, shit got real. Why are we all really? Why? All lanes are stopped. Do we got some rubberneckers? Some rubbernecking redneck sister fucker types? Yeah, you're never getting over, guys. All kinds of tough shit rule in effect. What's going on? Oh, someone decided they wanted to make out with Audi. So anyway, good thing that happened so close to where I was, because I got to get through that shit. So anyway, I hope everybody's fine. I hope everybody's okay. I hope nobody's hurt. I hope insurance covers all that, and everybody's lives go on smoothly. So the nurses come in to do shift change, and they go through his entire history over the course of about 20 minutes, from the moment he had ICU all the way through to current time. And like I said, I didn't think anything of it at the time. I was like, oh, they're telling. Well, I did kind of remember thinking, that's a lot of information. And I was like, but I was sitting there taking mental note after mental note. That's probably why I didn't notice. I didn't think about it. But I was telling Beth about it, and she's just smirking. I'm like, what? She's like, nurses know how to get people information. I'm like, oh, that's true, huh? So, because, I mean, he was there. He gave him permission to talk to me. They were just doing shift change. No biggie. So, and they had him on a water-only diet. And the bleeding he still had blood on the brain, but it wasn't expanding. So they were trying to get it to go down by, I thought they would operate for shit like that, but apparently not. So, I guess, brain surgery must be super expensive or whatever. So what they were trying to do was just cut off all of his water, and, fill him up full of saline, and I guess hopefully try and absorb that shit or whatever. So, I'm sorry, accident, but this is pretty smooth. So anyway, yeah, this sunrise is going to be trash. But anyway, so then he went from there to a rehab, inpatient rehab, and they were doing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. And you could tell because he went from slurring and barely moving and acting like he just woke up, like Mark had described. I mean, just woke up, except for the whole time you were there. What's this shit? Is there a fucking crash up here too? Whoop. So, all these people going to the motherfucking airport. I believe it. Anyway, maybe there's a crash down towards the airport as well. Why wouldn't there be anyway? It's a good place to crash. Fuck everything up. It's one lane through part of that, so getting a crash down there, everybody is fucked. Something's fucked up down there. That's not normal. Oh, there's lights. Ain't life a bitch. Anyway, wah, wah. So, and then he got released home. Oh, so when he was in the intensive care, Marcy came to see him. Apparently it's Marcy and not Marcia, because it's spelled M-A-R-C-I-A, but I guess she just goes by Marcy. And one of the times he was in the rehab side, I had stopped up there, and I was seeing him, and she was there at the same time. I got to meet her. And the funny thing is, when she walked in the door, she had awesome hair. Her hair was like, it was perfect. It was awesome. And I was like, Marcy? And she goes, yeah, how do you know that? I was like, oh, I figured a hairstylist to have awesome hair like that. And she just smiled. Not hitting on her, Daniel, just saying. Pretty easy guess on my side. So anyway, because I see all kinds of people all the time. I'm a people watcher. And she had pretty uniquely awesome hair. So I stand by that. I smell smoke and shit. I wonder if that went that bad back there. But anyway, plane crash? Nah. But anyway, and she was, and watching her deal with Daniel, she, fucking hands numb now. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. He was like, what town am I in? And she'd be like, what town do you think you're in? And he goes, Scottsdale. And she's like, uh-huh. Like, oh, he's playing games. Because I thought maybe he'd asked me some things several times. And maybe he was just fucking around. I don't know. But she knew how to get his number. So I took notes on that shit. And roll ahead to sometime later. This was recently, beginning of February. Somebody from the insurance company that was paying his short-term disability was like, oh, he's at home now. He's at home doing physical therapy. The therapist, I don't know what all therapists he has coming out. Last I heard, it was physical, occupational, and memory therapy again. They'd all come out and do it at his house. So, this just in. Eric still wants a blowjob. Yeah, this is the trashiest trash sunrise I've seen the whole way in. Oh, 10 minutes! Suck a doggy dick! Ooh!